Yeah.
Sige pa, Pin. Ayun.
Okay.
Good morning.
Morning.
Today's PBT is the pre-bid conference of 11 projects. Time check is 10:24. May kindly read the attendance and determine if there is a quorum.
Attendance. Back Vice Chairperson Edwin A. Valenzuela. Regular Member Rosana Tika Manso. Present. Provisional Member Nestor Tiro. Head Back Secretariat LC Arian. Present. Member Back Secretariat Hillary Davis. Member Back DPWH Karina D. Santiago. Present. From Implementing Section, Asian D. Masalka. Present. Jose T. Vargas.
Present.
Karen T. Obo. Present. Mary Charlene Arcilia.
Present.
Monique Ravino.
Present.
Charlie Navirara. John Jonas Waiso.
Present.
Contractors Representative, Winfor Construction, Edwin Sanael. Sanael? NQA Contractor, Mary Rose Hawson Bay. NFH Construction and Supply, Elaine Grenzo. Present. FDS Construction, Lovely A. Present. The back proposes 3.
Okay, we have a quorum. Let's proceed with discussing project number 1, contract ID number 24FH0025, Network Development, Paving of Unpaved Roads, Secondary Roads, Junction Catanduanes Confidential Road, Panganiban-Sabloyon, K0077 plus 425 to K0077 plus 897. Contract location, Junction Panganiban-Sabloyon Road. Scope of work, paving of 0.944 lane kilometer by 3.35 by 0.28 feet, roadway including shoulders of both sides. Installation of 2 lines of 910 mm by 10 rings RCPC and C-wall, I-head wall, wing wall, and apron slab. Construction of 465 linear meters, reinforced concrete B-type line canal with concrete cut spacing and reinforced concrete snow protection. The approved budget for the contract is 27,607,319.78 with a contract duration of 121 CD, license category C and D, license qualification small d, cost of bidding documents 25,000. Okay, the minimum work experience requirements for the people. Please take note of this table because we will be issuing this bulletin number 5 because we have some corrections regarding the minimum work experience of the key personnel. What was advertised is the project manager has 5 years, minimum 5 years work experience, minimum years of total work experience is 5. Project engineer, 3 years. Minimum years of total work experience is 3. Materials engineer, minimum years of similar experience is 2. Minimum total work experience is 2. Construction foreman, minimum similar experience is 2. Minimum years of total experience is 2. So we pick bulletin number 5. The project manager, minimum years of similar experience will be 3, reduced to 3. The minimum years of total work experience is 3. The project engineer, minimum years of similar experience is 2. Minimum years of total work experience is 2. For the materials engineer, the minimum years of similar experience is 2. The minimum years of total work experience is 2. Construction foreman, the minimum years of similar experience is 2. The minimum years of total work experience is 2. The minimum major equipment requirements are the following. Dump truck, required unit is 1, minimum capacity of 12 cubic yard. Backhoe with attachment, breaker, required unit is 1 with 0.8 cubic meter minimum capacity. The payloader, 1 unit with 1.5 cubic meter capacity. Road grader, 1 unit with 140 horsepower minimum capacity. Road roller is 1 with 10 metric ton minimum capacity. Water truck or state truck with water tank, required is 1. Transit mixer, 5 cubic meter, required is 2 with 5 feet per minute minimum capacity. Concrete vibrator is 1. Concrete skidder is 1 with 5.5 horsepower minimum capacity. Concrete saw blade 40 inches, required is 1 with 7.5 horsepower minimum capacity. 1 bagger concrete mixer, loaded trailer is 1. Signages and traffic devices 1. Signage materials minimum testing equipment per DEO number. DEO 11 series of 2017. Inclusion of the minimum testing requirements, equipment in the technical component of the bid. Laboratory equipment strictly comply with the requirements prescribed under DEO 9 series of 2012, dated February 27, 2012, and DEO number 58 series of 2012, dated August 12, 2012. Also to include the requirements prescribed under DEO 11 series of 2017, dated January 24, 2017, inclusion of the minimum materials testing equipment in the technical component of the bid, and DEO 127 series of 2018. Strict application of RA 9184 in the conduct of cost qualification of the bidders and delayed ongoing contracts with the DPWH. Contract ID number 24 F80026. Construction maintenance of flood mitigation structures in drainage system, construction of flood control structure at Barangay Benticayan, Baras, Catanduanes. Contract location, Baras, Catanduanes. Scope of work, construction of 149 linear meter river control and spacing piles. Approved budget for the contract is 26,948,960 pesos. Contract duration is 187 calendar days. License category CMD. License qualification small D. Cost of bidding documents is 25,000. For the minimum work experience requirement, key personnel, the project manager minimum years in similar experience is 3. Minimum years of total work experience is 3. Project engineer, minimum years of similar experience is 2, minimum total years of work experience is 2. For the materials engineer, minimum years of similar experience is 2, and minimum years of total work experience is 2. For construction foreman, minimum years of similar experience is 2, minimum years of total work experience is 2. Minimum major equipment requirements are the following. Dump truck required is 1, 12 cubic yard minimum capacity. Backhoe required is 1, 0.8 cubic meter minimum capacity. 1 bagger concrete vibro hammer required is 1, 1 bagger concrete mixer required is 1, concrete vibrator required is 1. Minimum testing equipment DO number 11 series of 2017, inclusion of the minimum testing equipment in the technical component of the bill. The laboratory equipment strictly comply with the requirements prescribed under DO 9 series of 2012, dated February 27, 2012, and DO 58 series of 2012, dated August 12, 2012. Also to include the requirements prescribed under DO 11 series of 2017, dated 24 January 24, 2017. Inclusion of the minimum testing equipment and technical component in the bid and DO number 127 series of 2018, strict application of 9184 in the conduct of post-qualification bidders with delayed ongoing contracts with the DPWH. The project is the construction improved with contract ID number 24FH0027. Construction improvement of access roads leading to clear tourism destinations, tourism road infrastructure program, with construction of access road leading to Bontahiya Falls, San Miguel, Catanduanes. Contract location is San Miguel, Catanduanes, with the scope of work of construction of 0.8 lane kilometer by 3.05 meter by 0.23 meter thick roadway with travel road shoulders, slope protection structures, and guardrails installation, and of one line 910 millimeter RC pipes. Approved budget for the contract is 9,648,759 pesos and 39 centavos. Contract duration 65 calendar days. License category CND. License qualification small B. Cost of bidding documents is 10,000 pesos. The minimum work experience of key personnel are the following. We have the project manager with minimum years of similar experience 3. Minimum years of total experience is 3. Project engineer, minimum similar experience is 2. Minimum total work experience is 2. For the materials engineer, minimum years of experience 2. Minimum years of total work experience is 2. Construction foreman, minimum years of similar experience is 2, and minimum years of total experience is 2. So for the equipment required is dump truck, 1 unit, 12 cubic yard, backhoe, 1, 0.8 cubic meter minimum capacity, road roller, vibratory, with 10 metric ton load capacity, the road grader, 1 unit is required. Water truck or state truck with water tank, 1 unit is required. Transit mixer, 5 cubic meter, 2 units is required with 5 cubic feet per unit minimum capacity. Concrete vibrator required is 1. Loaded trailer required is 1. Minimum materials minimum testing equipment, DO number 11 series of 2017, inclusion of the minimum materials testing equipment in the technical component of the bill. For the laboratory equipment, strictly comply with the requirements prescribed under DO number 9, series of 2012, dated February 27, 2012, and DO 58, series of 2012, dated August 12, 2012, also to include the requirements prescribed under DO 11, series of 2017, dated February 24, 2017. Inclusion of the minimum materials testing equipment in the technical component of the bid and DO number 127, series of 2018. Strict application of RA 9184 in the conduct of post-qualification of bidders with delayed ongoing contracts with DPWH. Support project has contract ID number 24 F8028, Basic Infrastructure Program, access roads or bridges from the national roads leading to major strategic public buildings, facilities, construction of road, Pandan, Catanduanes. Grant application is Purot, Pandan, Catanduanes. Scope of work is the construction, concreting of 0.3 lane kilometer with 2.5 meter by 2.23 meter thick roadway with travel from shoulders. Approved budget for the contract is 4,948,760 with 38 calendar days contract duration, 39 calendar days contract duration, license category C and D, license qualifications small b, cost of bidding document is 5,000 pesos. The minimum work experience requirements of key personnel. Project manager, minimum years of similar experience is 3, minimum years of total work experience is 3. Project engineer, minimum years of similar experience is 2, minimum years of total work experience is 2. Materials engineer, minimum years of similar work experience is 2, minimum years of total work experience is 2. Construction foreman, minimum years of similar experience is 2, minimum years of total work experience is 2. For the minimum major equipment requirement, required is dump truck, 1 unit with 12 cubic yard minimum capacity, backhoe, 1 unit with 0.8 cubic meter minimum capacity, loader, reloader, 1 unit with 1.5 cubic meter minimum capacity, water truck or state truck with water tank, 1 unit is required, 1 bagger concrete mixer, 1 unit is required. Minimum materials minimum testing equipment, DO number 11, series of 2017, inclusion of the minimum materials testing equipment in the technical component of the bid. For the laboratory equipment, strictly comply with the requirements prescribed under DO 9, series of 2012, dated February 27, 2012, and DO number 58, series of 2012, dated August 12, 2012. Also to include the requirements prescribed under DO 11, series of 2017, dated January 24, 2017, inclusion of minimum testing equipment and technical component in the bid, and DO number 127, series of 2018, strict application of RA 9184 in the conduct of post-qualification of bidders and relate ongoing contracts in the DPWH. Our fifth project is with contract ID number 24FX0029. Basic Infrastructure Program, access roads or bridges from national roads leading to major strategic public buildings, facilities, construction of road, Barangay Putsan, Barangay Danao, Baras, Catanduanes. Contract location is Baras, Catanduanes. Scope of work, concreting of 0.3 lane kilometer by 2 meter by 0.2 meter thick carriageway and construction of 27 linear meter seawall. Approved budget for the contract is 4,948,758 pesos and 22 centavos. With contract duration of 52 calendar days, license category C and D, license qualification small b, cost of bidding documents is 5,000 pesos. For the minimum work experience of key personnel, project manager, minimum years of similar experience is 3. Minimum years of total experience is 3. Project engineer, minimum years of similar experience is 2. Minimum years of total work experience is 2. Materials engineer, minimum years of similar experience is 2. Minimum years of total work experience is 2. Construction foreman, minimum years of similar experience is 2. Minimum years of total work experience is 2. For the minimum major equipment requirement, required is dump truck, 1 unit, 12 cubic yard minimum capacity. Backhoe with pavement breaker, 1 unit with 0.8 cubic meter minimum capacity. 1 bagger concrete mixer, required is 1. Pneumatic drilling machine, required is 1 unit. Water pump, 100 mm diameter suction, required is 1 unit. Materials minimum testing equipment, DO number 11, series of 2017, inclusion of the minimum materials testing equipment in the technical component of the bid. For the laboratory equipment, strictly comply with the requirements prescribed under DO 9, series of 2012, dated February 27, 2012, and DO number 58, 2012, dated August 12, 2012. Also to include the requirements prescribed under DO 11, series of 2017, dated January 24, 2017, inclusion of the minimum materials testing equipment in the technical component of the bid, and DO number 127, series of 2018, strict application of Act 391/84 in the conduct of post-qualification of bidders will delay ongoing contracts with DPWH. Our sixth project is 24F80030, construction improvement of access roads leading to the declared tourism destination, tourism road infrastructure program. 3. Bahaw Falls, access road, Sigmoto, Catanduanes. Contract location is Sigmoto, Catanduanes, with scope of work of concrete construction or concreting of 281 linear meter by 6.1 linear meter by 0.23 meter thick roadway with double road shoulder. With the approved budget of the contract, for the contract of 9,648,760, with contract duration of 65 CD, license category C and D, license qualification small b. Cost of bidding documents is 10,000 pesos only. The minimum work experience requirements for the following key personnel: project manager, minimum script experience, minimum years of similar experience is 3, minimum years of total work experience is 3. Project engineer, minimum years of similar experience is 2. The minimum years of total work experience is 2. The materials engineer, the minimum years of similar work experience is 2. The minimum years of total work experience is 2. Construction foreman, the minimum years of similar experience is 2. The minimum years of total work experience is 2. For our minimum major equipment requirements, required is dump truck, 1 unit, 12 cubic yard minimum capacity. Payloader, 1 unit with 1.5 cubic meter minimum capacity. Water truck or skate truck with water tank, 1 unit. 1 bagger concrete mixer, 1 unit. Road grader, motorized, 1 unit with 140 horsepower minimum capacity. Road roller, vibratory, 1 unit with 10 metric tons minimum capacity. Transit mixer, 5 cubic meter. With 2 units are required with 5 cubic feet per minute. Backhoe will type, 1 unit is required with 0.28 cubic meter minimum capacity. Materials minimum testing equipment, DEO number 11, series of 2017. Inclusion of the minimum materials testing equipment in the technical component of the bid. For the laboratory equipment, strictly comply with the requirements prescribed under DEO number 9, series of 2012, dated February 27, 2012, and DEO number 58, series of 2012, dated August 12, 2012. Also to include the requirements prescribed under DEO 11, series of 2017, dated January 24, 2017. Inclusion of the minimum testing equipment in the technical component of the bid, and DEO number 127, series of 2018. Strict application of RA 9184 in the contract post qualification of the bidders with delayed ongoing contracts with the DPWH. Our seventh project is contract ID number 24F80031. Basic Infrastructure Program, Multipurpose Buildings, Facilities to Support Social Services Construction or Completion of Multipurpose Building, Barangay Santa Cruz, Catanduanes. Contract location is Barangay Santa Cruz, Catanduanes. Scope of work is extension of Barangay Hall. The approved budget for the contract is 2,968,760 pesos. Contract duration is 76 calendar days. License category CND, license qualifications, monthly cost of bidding documents is 5,000 pesos. For the minimum work experience requirements of key personnel, for the project manager, the minimum years of similar experience is 3. The minimum years of total work experience is 3. Project engineer, minimum years of similar experience is 2. Minimum years of total work experience is 2. The materials engineer, the minimum years of similar experience is 2. The minimum years of total work experience is 2. Construction foreman, minimum years of similar experience is 2. The minimum years of total work experience is 2. The minimum major equipment requirement is 1 bagger concrete mixer, 1 unit is required. The minimum, only 1 bagger concrete mixer. Materials minimum testing equipment, DEO number 11, series of 2017. Inclusion of the minimum materials testing equipment in the technical components of the bid. Strictly comply, laboratory equipment, strictly comply the requirements prescribed under DEO 9, series of 2012, dated February 27, 2012, and DEO number 58, series of 2012, dated August 12, 2012, also to include the requirements prescribed under DEO number 11, series of 2017, dated January 24, 2017. Inclusion of the minimum testing materials testing equipment in the technical component of the bid, and DEO number 127, series of 2018. Strict application of RA 9184 in the conduct of post-qualification of bidders who delay ongoing contracts with the DPWH. Our 8th project is 24F80032. Contract name, construction or improvement of access roads leading to declared tourism destinations, tourism road infrastructure program, access roads from Vira to Bagamanok leading to Loran Station, Loran Beach, Tinamarigan Beach, Sumagunsong Beach, Pusgo, and Loroman 2. Contract location is Panganiban-Sabloyon. Scope of work, construction of 1.35 lane kilometers with 3.05 meters width and 0.23 meters thick. PCCP carriageway including slope protection. Approved budget for the contract is 24,498,760 pesos. Contract duration is 173 calendar days. License category C and D. License qualification small d. Cost of bidding documents is 25,000 pesos. Minimum work experience for key personnel. Project manager, minimum years of similar experience 3. Minimum years of total experience 3. Project engineer, minimum years of similar experience 2. The minimum total work experience is 2. Materials engineer, the minimum years of similar experience is 2. The minimum years of total work experience is 2. Construction foreman, minimum years of similar experience is 2. The minimum years of total work experience is 2. For the minimum major equipment requirements, required is backhoe, 1 unit, 0.8 cubic meter minimum capacity. Dump truck, 12 cubic yard, 1 unit, 12 cubic yard minimum capacity. Road grader, motorized, 1 unit, with 140 horsepower minimum capacity. Road roller, vibratory, 1 unit, with 10 metric ton minimum capacity. Water truck or stake truck with water tank, 1 unit. 1 bagger concrete mixer, 1 unit. Materials minimum testing equipment, DO number 11, series of 2017. Inclusion of the minimum materials testing equipment in the technical component. The laboratory equipment strictly comply with the requirements prescribed under DO 9 series of 2012, dated February 27, 2012, and DO number 58 series of 2012, dated August 12, 2012. Also to include the requirements prescribed under DO 11 series of 2017, dated January 24, 2017, inclusion of the minimum materials testing equipment in the technical component of the bid, and number 127 series of 2018, strict application of RA 9184 in the conduct of cost qualification of bidders with delayed ongoing contracts in the DPWH. Our next project is 24F80033. Contract name is Bridge retrofitting, strengthening of permanent bridges. Bunker Bridge B00020CN along Catanduanes Circumferential Road. Contract location is Panganiban-Catanduanes. Scope of work, rebating 1 lane 132 linear meter bridge with 2 layers of carbon fiber on columns. Approved budget for the contract is 19,600,000. Contract duration is 130 calendar days. License category C and D. License qualification small d. Cost of bidding documents is 75,000. For the minimum work experience requirements, key personnel are the following. Project manager, minimum years of similar experience is 3. Minimum years of total work experience is 3. For the project engineer, minimum years of similar experience is 2. The minimum years of total work experience is 2. The materials engineer, minimum years of similar experience is 2. The minimum years of total work experience is 2. Construction foreman, minimum years of similar experience is 2. Minimum years of total work experience is 2. For the minimum major equipment requirements, required are backhoe, 1 unit with 0.8 cubic meter minimum capacity, transit mixer, 5 cubic meter, 1 unit, 5 cubic feet per minute minimum capacity, dump truck, 1 unit, 30 cubic yard minimum capacity, demolition hammer with compressor, required is 1 unit, Materials minimum testing equipment, DO number 11, series of 2017. Inclusion of the minimum materials testing equipment in the technical component of the bid. For the laboratory equipment, strictly comply with the requirements prescribed under DO 9, series of 2012, DPWH 27, 2012, and DO number 58, series of 2012. Dated August 12, 2012, also to include the requirements prescribed under DO 11, series of 2017, dated January 24, 2017, inclusion of the minimum materials testing equipment in the technical component of the bid, and DO 127 series of 2018, strict application of RA 9184 and the conduct of post-qualification of the bidders to delay ongoing contracts in the DPWH. Our 10th project is 24-80034, Basic Infrastructure Program, Flood Mitigation Structures Protecting Major Strategic Public Buildings or Facilities, Construction of Flood Control Structure, Barangay Tubli, and Barangay Tariao, Ramuran Catanduanes. Contract location, Ramuran Catanduanes. Scope of work, Tubli section. Replacement of existing one line 910 millimeter diameter pipe culvert with one unit single barrel 1.8 meter by 1.25 meter by 11.6 meter RCBC with apron slab and cut-off wall and slope protection at outlet and reconstruction of damaged PCCP Dariao section. Construction of one unit double barrel 3.0 meter by 3.0 meter by 5.65 RCBC wing wall. Wing wall apron, slab, cut-off wall, slope, and bank protection structures. Construction 71 linear meter gravel road. 9 linear meter by 5 meter by 0.2 meter thick PCCP and 9 linear meter reinforced concrete approach slab. Approved budget for the contract is 6,928,999 pesos and 26 centavos. Contract duration is 102 CD. License category CND. License qualifications small b. License cost of bid documents is 10,000 pesos per day. Minimum work experience for key personnel. Project manager, minimum years similar experience, 3 years. Minimum years of total work experience is 3. Project manager, minimum years of similar experience is 2. The minimum years of total work experience is 2. Project engineer, the minimum years of similar experience is 2. The minimum years of total work experience is 2. Materials engineer, the minimum similar experience is 2. The minimum years of total work experience is 2. The construction foreman, the minimum years of similar experience is 2. The minimum years of total work experience is 2. For the minimum major equipment requirements, required are dump truck, 1 unit with 12 cubic well minimum capacity, backhoe with pavement breaker, 1 unit with 20 cubic meter minimum capacity, water road roller, vibratory, 1 unit with 10 metric tons minimum capacity, water truck or stake truck with water tank, 1 unit is required. 1 bagger concrete mixer, 1 unit, concrete vibrator, 1 unit, cargo truck, 1 unit with 9 to 10 metric tons minimum capacity. Vibro hammer, 1 unit, 60 tons minimum capacity. Materials testing equipment, DO number 11, series of 2017, inclusion of the minimum materials testing equipment in the technical component of the bid. Strictly laboratory equipment, strictly comply with the requirements prescribed on the DO 9, series of 12, dated February 27, 2012, and DO number 58 series of 2012, dated August 12, 2012, also to include the requirements prescribed under DO number 11 series of 2017, dated January 24, 2017, inclusion of the minimum testing equipment and technical component of the bid, and DO number 127 series of 2018 strict application of RA 9184 in the conduct of post-qualification of bidders to the lead and government contracts with the DPWH. Our last project is 24F80025. Contract name, construction or improvement of access roads leading to air tourism destinations, tourism road infrastructure program, equip, access road leading to Usok Falls, San Miguel, Catanduanes. Contract location, San Miguel, Catanduanes. Scope of work, construction of 64.64 lane kilometer by 3.05 meter width by 0.23 meter thickness PCCP carriageway. Approved budget for the contract is 19,298,760 pesos with contract duration of 176 calendar days. License category C and D. License qualification small b. Cost of bidding documents is 25,000 pesos. For the minimum work experience requirements for the personnel, for the project manager, minimum years of senior experience is 3. Minimum years of total work experience is 3. For the project engineer, the minimum similar work experience is 2. The minimum years of total work experience is 2. The materials engineer, the minimum years of similar experience is 2. The minimum years of total work experience is 2. Construction foreman, the minimum years of total work experience is 2. The minimum years of total work experience is 2. Major equipment requirements required are loader trailer 1 unit, dump truck 1 unit with 12 cubic yard minimum capacity, payloader 1 unit with 1.5 cubic meter minimum capacity, backhoe 1 with 20 cubic meter minimum capacity, road trailer motorized 1 unit, roller vibratory 1 unit with 10 metric tons minimum capacity, water truck or stick truck with water tank, 1 unit, transit mixer 5 cubic meter, 1 unit is required, with 5 cubic feet per minute minimum capacity, 1 bagger concrete mixer, 1 unit is required, minimum testing equipment, DO number 11 series of 2017, inclusion of the minimum materials testing equipment, the technical component of the bid. Laboratory equipment strictly comply with the requirements prescribed under DO 9 series of 2012, dated February 27, 2012, and DO 58 series of 2012, dated August 12, 2012. Also to include the requirements prescribed under DO 11 series of 2017, dated January 24, 2017, inclusion of the minimum testing equipment in the technical component of the bid, and DO 127 series of 2018, strict application of RA 9184 in the conduct of post-qualification bidders to delay from global contracts with the DPWH. Contractors or applicants who wish to participate in this bidding are encouraged to enroll in the DPWH Civil Works Application or CWA at the DPWH Procurement Service, 5th floor, DPWH Building, Bonifacio Airport Area, Manila, while those already enrolled shall keep their records current and updated. Contractor's eligibility to bid in the project will be determined using the DPWH Contractor Profile Eligibility Process or CPEP and subject to further post qualification. Information on registration can be obtained from the PRS during workdays from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. or at the DPWH website www.dpwh.gov.ph. Bidding will be conducted through open competitive bidding procedures using non-discretionary pass-or-fail criterion as specified in the 2016 revised implementing rules and regulations, Act, Republic Act 9184, otherwise known as Government Procurement Reform Act. The contract shall be awarded on the lowest calculated and responsive bidder who has determined as such during post-qualification. Interested bidders may obtain further information from DPWH DEO Procurement Unit Office and inspect the bidding documents at San Isidro Village, Catanduanes during weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. A complete set of bidding documents may be required by interested bidders on February 21 to March 12, 2024. It may also be downloaded free of charge from the website of the Philippine Government Electronic Procurement System or PhilJEPS, www.philjebs.gov.ph, and website of procuring entity www.gov.ph, provided that bidders shall pay the applicable fee for the bidding documents not later than the submission of their bids. Bid submission may be done manually or electronically online. However, the bidder should only select the mode of submission, either manual or electronic. Similar to manual submission, the guidelines for the preparation and submission of an electronic bid are contained in the BDS. Bids must be duly received by the MAP Secretariat at DPWH Catanduanes District Engineering Office and Isidro Village, Catanduanes for manual submission or at electronic bids _Catanduanes at dpwh.gov.ph for electronic submission on or before March 12, 2024 until 10 a.m. All bids must be accompanied by a bid security in any acceptable form and in amount stated in ITB Clause 15. Bid opening shall be on March 12 at 10 a.m. at MAC Office, DPWH Catanduanes District Engineering Office, and Isidro Village, Catanduanes. Bids will be opened in the presence of the bidder's representative who choose to attend at the address above. Late bids shall not be accepted. For the YouTube channel, DPWH Catanduanes DEO Procurement Livestream. For questions or for questions or verifications regarding the projects, please feel free to come to DPWH Catanduanes District Engineering Office, San Isidro Village, Catanduanes, or transact your business at electronic bids in Catanduanes at DPWH.gov.ph. On March 12, and before March 12, 2024, until 10 a.m. Okay, let's proceed to the first project. Okay, any questions? Okay, the meeting is adjourned. Time check 11:10. Wala mo na lang ito.
Hello ka.